Skidmore.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. The principle that the National Health Service should be free at the point of delivery based on clinical need, regardless background or wealth, is a principle that few in this House would disagree with. It is a principle we're all proud to defend, knowing that there is nothing as important as the health of the nation. We recognise that the NHS is paid for by taxpayers' money, the result of the hard-earned wages of citizens and taxpayers. And as citizens, we are happy to provide for those in greatest need, the vulnerable, the elderly, those who cannot care for themselves, those who are dying. We know that one day that fate will be all of ours. And we hope that then the NHS will be there for each of us too. We also recognise that the NHS must make record levels of efficiency savings over the next 4 years, savings that will be reinvested in the service so that the NHS can meet another challenge, rising demand and an ageing population, which will put ever greater pressure on healthcare services. And as a result, NHS spending is coming under greater scrutiny than ever before. And yet in recent years, there has been a rise in the number of foreign nationals ineligible for free care who have been using NHS services. A recent parliamentary answer I received from a question I asked on this issue revealed that in 2002 to 3, the department has written off and is no longer seeking to claim back unpaid bills of nearly £35.4 million. The figures show that last year alone, £6.9 million was written off, 3 times the £2.1 million lost in 2002 to 3. Yet it was made clear in the Minister's reply to me that this figure does not include money yet to be collected or money owed to foundation trusts for which the department does not hold data. I've now begun to collect this data, which the department does not keep, and as a result of Freedom of Information request to each trust. As a result of this, the picture that is beginning to form, which points to a far deeper problem than perhaps we recognise. So far, 31 trusts have responded, stating that they have written off a total of £7.8 million. This includes my own local trust, North Bristol NHS Trust, which has written off a total of £1,727,000 since 2003. This is both as unacceptable as it is unsustainable. The problem is not one just of cost. The variation and discrepancy in the collection of data is astounding. It seems that no criteria or framework exists for which one hospital or one trust might charge for its services to another. And as soon as I have a more detailed and complete picture, I will be happy to share these findings with the Minister. I know that the Minister and the Department have been actively consulting on the problem of how to deal with the use of NHS services by foreign nationals, and I would welcome an update on the Department's current thinking on how to tackle this issue for the future. We need to expose this problem is a real one, especially at times when the NHS is seeking to make savings. We need a comprehensive plan to ensure that local services are not placed under pressure by what many people now are calling health tourism. The NHS may be free, Madam Deputy Speaker, but it is not a free-for-all. It is a national health service, not an international one. So let us do all that we can to ensure that it remains so. Thank you.